Assalamu alaikum. This is Ali. I'm a certified fitness trainer and I was certified on total body resistance training system that is called TRX system, as you can see at my back. So today's topic is very important. It is enjoyable as well and it directly connects to the current situation of the lockdown. So you must have been seeing so many videos that people are performing suspension training system and you do not have your own equipment. So I'm today going to tell you how to develop and install your own equipment by just using bed sheets. Suspension weight training system enables you to attain full potential of body weight training system. This is out of question, but there is a caution to it. There is a disclaimer to it as well, that assume that you are performing the workout and in between this workout while you're suspended, the anchor point snaps off. So there is a disclaimer to this video that you should not go into designing the system if you have safety issues, or अगर जो हम बातें करेंगे if those checks are not met, then I would not suggest you to develop your system and perform on it. I would always recommend using this original system. So that is well tested, okay, and it is designed to sustain your weight. So this is the TRX system that I am going to suggest every one of you. Lekin just in the situation of lockdown, when we do not have any other option and we need to explore the other dimension of our body weight training, so we would just develop and apply the system to our regimen, and we can easily use it thrice a week maybe. So that is totally up to you, and just focus on the safety concerns that we are going to discuss down the line. Before going to developing our own system using the bed sheet, we should be very clear what exactly the real system is. I would just be discussing it briefly in the layman terms ताकि आप सबको पता चल जाए कि system होता क्या है और primary requirements क्या क्या हैं. So this is the TRX system. This is the original one that I own. This is the tactical version of TRX system. ठीक है? If you could see that it is hanging from the top, there is a point that is called anchor point that is across the door that we cannot see. Then there is a suspension strap, उसके अंदर hooked है, it's called a carabiner. ठीक है? This hook is quite sturdy and it itself is quite strong, जो कि mountaineers use करते हैं, उस grade का ये hook है. ठीक है? Below that hook you can see this loop, that is a balancing loop. ठीक है? It locks. I'm going to discuss it later on. Here we could see these two straps coming out of that loop, and at the end of these straps you can see that there is a cradle. This is the foot cradle and this is the handle. Okay. Primarily the system talks of 3 layers. सबसे पहले mid calf length पे होता है, then इससे थोड़ा सा ऊपर होता है, and then you shorten it up ताकि आप अपर बॉडी की मूवमेंट्स कर सकें. इवन मिड लेंथ पे भी अपर बॉडी की मूवमेंट्स हो जाती हैं. So about the system, it has safeties to it. अगर हम ये देखें तो this is industrial grade system. ठीक है? This is military grade system actually. This won't rip off easily. ठीक है? मेरा तो weight कम है. It has been designed for giant people. इसमें जब going further up, you can see that when I'm moving the system, you can see that there is a pulley mechanism going up there. So what actually happens is कि अगर आप disbalance position में इसको पकड़ लें, so actually that the pulley mechanism that you see, it locks. होता क्या है कि it enables you to perform that movement without tripping over, without falling off this equipment, और वो आप movement perform कर सकते हैं. लेकिन what actually suggested कि you balance it out and then you perform the move. So without further ado, we would move on to making our own system. So down to the practical part. To set up a suspension training system, we would be needing a couple of things. सबसे पहले तो you need to have a door at your place. We would assess the door later on. Apart from door, the basic part that is a mandatory part would be the bed sheets. Okay. Bed sheets की we have got certain sizes around. Single bed sheet भी होती है, then we have got queen size and king size. I would recommend having a king size bed sheet, or the bed sheet should be new and fresh. Reason being, कि अगर पुरानी बेड शीट होगी तो इट कैन टीयर ऑफ, ठीक है, एंड इफ़ इट टीयर्स ऑफ ड्यूरिंग द वर्कआउट दैट कुड बी अ सेफ्टी इशू, ठीक है. देन वी नीड टू हैव अ शीट ऑफ पेपर लाइक दिस, ठीक है, and a board marker. So this is just to ensure that we could resume a safe workout. Now door assessment. So you can see two types of door here in front of you. This one is a very strong and sturdy fixture, and this opens away from me. So if I am working out here, so ensure that the door does not open towards you. It should open away from you. Reason being, while doing the workout, if somebody opens a door outside and that is towards you, and you are doing some movement, जिसमें कि you are hanging above the ground, so you can imagine what can happen. So again, this is a very strong and sturdy door. Normally we have such doors at our places. Second door, luckily I have this door adjacent to this one. So if you see this door, it's normal door जो कि नेट का बना हुआ होता है, ठीक है, and it is not as strong as this one. Now preparation and installation of the system. Just a reminder, never forget to put this note across the door whenever you're working out. Okay, so we won't be forgetting. You just keep this in mind whenever you're working out. Do place the safety note across the door. Okay, great. So I've got a couple of bed sheets with me. Okay, so different sizes हैं. This one is single bed sheet. बाकी जो हैं king size हैं. So we would start off with this one. Since I would be utilizing the length, so मैं इसको width पे fold करूँगा. So I've already folded in half. ठीक है, एक और half fold दिया इसको मैंने like this. Again like this. So it won't really matter much कि आप अभी से fold कर रहे हैं, लेकिन it would ease out the installation process. So this is one of the ends. What I'm going to do, इधर मुझे knot बनाना है, ठीक है, like this. Just leave some fabric. उसके बाद जो है आप एक knot बना रहे हैं like this. So yeah, it's a good strong knot. अच्छा, this knot goes across the door, over and across the door, ठीक है, and just keep this in mind. The door won't shut if the fabric is crumbled and thick, ठीक है. So you need to, when this goes over and across the door, you need to flatten this out like this, ठीक है. दोबारा याद रखिएगा, पुरानी बेड शीट यूज़ नहीं करनी है. किसी भी किस्म का पुराना कपड़ा इस इंस्टॉलेशन के लिए यूज़ नहीं करना है. रीज़न बीइंग यू गोना टेयर इट अपार्ट और दौरान वर्कआउट यू वुड फॉल. तो ये सिचुएशन बन जाती है. सो दिस नॉट वुड गो ओवर एंड अक्रॉस द डोर. नाउ the door opens away from me. It's a safe door. Place the knot across the door. Flatten the fabric out so the door could shut easily. ये बंद हो गया. That is it. अब आप देख सकते हैं the length is quite appropriate. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to, for my convenience, ताकि मैं workout में इसको easily, I could have a strong hold on it. I'm just twisting the fabric, rotate करें. So it is going to unwind itself. लेकिन फिर भी it would be in a better shape. So there you go. Workouts on this system would be covered in this separate video. So now proceeding on to the other sizes of the bed sheet. So I'm just going to take it out now. So this was a single bed sheet. Now I'm going to repeat the same with the king size bed sheet. अच्छा, इसमें है क्या कि normally the suspension system जो कि हमने initially देखा था, it has a loop that is the foot cradle at the bottom. So that could be utilized for all those workouts कि जिसमें you hung on to this equipment, you use your feet और आप जो है नॉर्मली जितने भी हॉरिजॉन्टल वर्कआउट्स होते हैं जिसमें पाइक पुशअप्स हो गए, जिसके अंदर आपके ऑफ द ग्राउंड वर्कआउट्स हो गए, लेग रेजेस हो गए, नी टक्स हो गए, एयर लंज हो गए, स्क्वाट्स हो गए, यू कैन परफॉर्म विद दैट फुट प्रेडल, ठीक है। अभी इसमें देयर वाज नो फुट प्रेडल। अभी व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू डू, वी आर गोइंग टू डेवलप एन अदर सिस्टम and I'm going to use these two bed sheets, ठीक है। These are king size bed sheets. King size the reason क्योंकि surface area ज़्यादा है, and when you're utilizing these for the workout, so the energy, the force that you exert would spread evenly. और एक तो ये कि width wise it's gonna support you. Secondly ये कि इसकी length जो है that is considerably better जो आपके single bed sheet है. So now I'm going to use these bed sheets. I'm just going to put these across the door. So as we discussed earlier, when we utilize the single bed sheet and we place it across the door, and then we get a suspension system out of it. Now I have placed these two separate bed sheets like this. Again, दो bed sheets हैं, तो there would be even distribution of forces, or you would be able to perform strong workouts with other strength के साथ कर सकते हैं। So as we see, okay, at the bottom these are still separate. So what we can do here, we can अगर foot pedal बनाना है तो we can add an attachment here that could be another bed sheet, ठीक है। You could utilize a single bed sheet, or even अगर कोई बड़ा towel है and you could use that by tying knots at the end, एक इधर टाई किया, एक इधर टाई किया, so that can make a foot pedal as well. So I'm just going to make a foot pedal out of this bed sheet, and I'm just going to tie this around this one. Make it strong and sturdy. It should not slip out. I perform the workout. Around this one. It should be equal actually. There it goes. Now this end, I can again tie a knot here like this. That is very strong. There it goes. This one again, I can tie a knot. Actually, this may not already tied, so I can just loosen that. And I can tie a knot here. Okay, so let's give it a try. Final testing. So you can see when I'm pulling it, and it's quite strong. So this is going to act as foot pedal. I'm going to do another video on the workouts and see that I'm pulling it. So this becomes the suspension system itself. So chest के workouts कर सकते हैं इसमें, ठीक है। You can do a total body workout session on it. So this is how we make the suspension system out of ordinary household bed sheets. तो अभी हमें ये समझ में आ गया है कि किस तरह से इन ऑर्डिनरी बेड शीट से जो कि हाउस होल्ड आइटम हैं हम अपने लिए सस्पेंशन सिस्टम बना सकते हैं, ठीक है। लेकिन ये बात याद रखिएगा कि दीज आर नेवर एन ऑल्टरनेट टू द ओरिजिनल सस्पेंशन सिस्टम, ठीक है। एंड द ओनली ब्रांड दैट ऑफर्स इज, आई एम नॉट doing publicity, लेकिन I myself am a certified trainer of TRX and I use TRX system, so I would suggest going with the TRX system. Again, in the situation of lockdown, when you do not have any other option, when you cannot even purchase and you cannot get this TRX system yourself, so you can utilize the system, but this is not reliable. You can work out on it thrice a week rather, और आप इसको यूज़ कर सकते हैं इन योर वर्कआउट्स, लेकिन जब आप माइल्ड टू मॉडरेट रेंज में हो, व्हेन यू स्टार्ट डूइंग इट इन विगरस रेंज, देन यू नीड टू check its safety again, ठीक है। इट शुड नॉट बी टेयरिंग आउट, ठीक है। ये नॉट्स जो हैं दिस शुड बी वेरी फर्म, दिस शुड बी क्लोजली कनेक्टेड, ठीक है। दैट नोट शुड बी प्लेस्ड। सो सेफ्टी कंसर्न्स का आपको लाजमी ख्याल रखना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि दिस इज़ नॉट द रियल, दिस इज़ नॉट द ओरिजिनल इक्विपमेंट, सो दिस वाज नॉट डिज़ाइंड टू होल्ड ऑन टू योर बॉडी वेट, ठीक है। वी हैव जस्ट इम्प्रोवाइज्ड एंड डेवलप्ड इट फॉर आवरसेल्फ, ठीक है। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर वॉचिंग। सो फॉर द वर्कआउट्स जो कि लिमिटेड हैं, अपर बॉडी लोअर बॉडी के कुछ मूव्स हैं, यू नीड टू सी द अदर वीडियो। बाय।